Yo pichaba lo mío solito, pa' comprarme lo mío solito. Me buscaba lo mío.
My fault to cut you off, bro. Yeah. So you guys, like, do you guys participate in the, like, first of all, to begin with, is Jams engineering these artists, or like he picks out his engineers to do the engineering also? Like, how does that work? So, for instance, if Boogie were to come to the studio right now, like, who's going to do his shit right now?
It depends. Like,
who's gonna be in the room?
It comes down to
yeah, my fault, bro. Now I was gonna say for the most part, Jams be recording and shit, but I'm not gonna say there hasn't been a time where Jams is really busy. He'd be like, "Yo, hold it down and record this real quick," and you know what I'm saying. He do his one twos and shit like that. He has somebody hold it down.
Yeah. To elaborate on that, it comes down to like, it depends on the session. Like, of course, Jams will make sure that everything is situated. He'll probably start up the session. He'll probably do the session if they're paying for Jams. But it also comes down to the fact that Jams do give a lot of opportunities to the engineers that are in the session, who are working with us. That we think they up for the challenge, and we do want to give them that platform. Like, it's not about just coming here and just working for sessions. It comes down to like, Jams got the opportunity to put somebody in a position where they can elevate their status or elevate their craft. So we give that position to those people that are ready for that engineering session.
Fact. So it could be like, for instance, Don Q could pull up and then he'll have like an engineer do his recording for him, and then off of that they build a relationship.
Whoever could be up for the challenge, would definitely put in the chair so that they can have the opportunity to record somebody at that caliber. And then from there, like, the relationships do get built. Everything is about networking in this industry. So, it's all about that opportunity that you might not even get on your own,
Real shit.
Real shit. Come on now.
That's a fundy.
Some pain.
Like, they need to hear this, you feel me? Because niggas be pulling up to the studio, you feel me, and they don't know what really be going on from the perspective from the side of the team, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's a lot
how hard the team works.
Happen, behind closed doors.
Yeah, that's a fact. And then, like, y'all make it look easy, you feel me, when in reality is that's hard work, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
that's the blessing of it, Like,
thank God we're not really like, we don't look at it like a job. It's just this everyday shit. Cause we started off, let's say, us doing some shit in Jam's room to like nigga amplifying it. Now doing it in 5 different rooms, getting more engineers and shit like that. It's no longer like, we don't look at it like a job.
Yeah, facts. It's more like it's not a job, because I heard that like
it's like real family shit, bro.
Yeah, you with your bros every day, like
So it definitely does come down to like
at home, like,
family.
Yeah, like a second home. Like,
everybody get along. It doesn't come down to where it's like
It
doesn't come down to the point where it's like, niggas is separated, or like we got one group over here and one group over there. Like, everybody vibe with everybody go like this to one another. Like,
fact.
You know how that goes. So it's like, it's definitely a big family. From your experience, we welcome you with open arms. It's always been a vibe.
Of course, and
Randy,
you feel me? I just came into the family.
My son Randy came through, and it's always been great energy with him.
I just got promoted to the family. You feel me? I just got my chain.
He said, I just got my chain. Chain coming soon. That's a big fact.
I'm a part of the label now.
Come on now. Tell him catch up.
Catch up.
And, also, like, I'm also like trying to tell y'all this so like that, like the audience can know what it is and all of that type of shit.
For sure.
And if I'm not mistaken, like, you graphic design and you're an artist, right?
Yeah.
So what made you get into that? Like, what got y'all into that? What got you into graphic designing? And then after, you already know.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, what got me into graphic design is I always seen, for starters, I already know, like, the anticipation. My son Jams got me. He told me to download Photoshop that day. You know what I mean? Shout out my son Jams, you heard? And my son Jams didn't tell me to download Photoshop. Who knows how long it would have took me to download the program?
Shout out to Jams, bro.
Shout out my son Jams, you heard?
Let's go.
James is waiting for that. James is waiting for me to say, "Hey,
Nah, big shout out to my brother James. But I always took liking into, for example, right? You see a flyer, you look at it, that shit's fire. But I'm looking at it like, yo, how the fuck you put all that shit together? Like, I'm just looking at all the details and shit like that,
layers and all that,
the layers and shit like that.
I'm
So
getting schooled to this shit. Like, you're schooling me to this right now too. Like,
type shit, right? So it's like once I got the rundown, like the little logistics of how, like the basics of how Photoshop works.
Yeah.
It was like, all right, so what's next? Like, I always wanted to look as real as possible. So that made me push, my creativity to my full extent.
And you just
Shit like that.
You started just doing it from one day to another and shit. Like being in here?
Literally, nah. That was way
Oh, you
before.
was
This is like when I was
before.
14.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
fire.
But,
Fire.
There's 10 plus years ago. Well, damn, I lost track. I was gonna say what started off with me doing a little promo because Jan's always been recording, making beats and shit like that.
Of course.
So what started off with me doing all like the little simple cover arts for all the artists and shit like that and putting it up on YouTube. Once I
Yeah.
got Photoshop, it's like, all right, how can I make this look even more fire? Because I started off making it like changing the background to a solid color. So let's say if you had a picture right here, I'll just change the background to like a green or a black or whatever color you wanted.
Fire.
When I started designing and shit, nigga, I wanted to go crazy, bro. What?
Yeah, I seen that you have like you've done work for like artists like O Smith, Poppy J Fresh. Can you share like is there any more artists out there that you've done work for, like
I mean,
anything like that, or like that you want to shout out or anything? Or you're not trying to name drop or anything like that?
no, I remember, bro, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to
once
feel like
again,
I'm like, oh, I work with this person.
no,
like
nigga,
that.
talk your shit. You're bugging. What
I mean,
the hell?
I mean,
Talk it.
right now I got a couple projects.
Okay.
Yeah, type shit. I got a couple projects with Chucky 73. I got a
Fire,
project
fire.
with Jeesley and Luz Baja,
Fire,
and a
fire.
Papera coming out soon. I got
Shout out to them.
a song with. Yeah, I did a couple, bro. A lot
Yeah,
of.
your portfolios type. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
asking you,
Shout out
you
to,
feel me?
NTG Chucky 73. He did
I did
Patico.
the,
word.
I did the Yakuza shit for
Yakuza, my bad.
NTG and
Yakuza.
Chucky 73. Yeah, we working. We definitely working. I gotta get more on my posting shit, but nigga, when I start that, y'all gonna see the
Yeah,
vibes,
bro.
man.
Eventually, these you feel me artists is gonna expose your work, bro. So
Nah, yeah.
eventually you gonna.
All my
come
friends be
across
telling
this-
me that, like, I be wilding, like,
Yeah,
they be telling
bro.
me I'm talented and shit like that, but I just cabeza duro, bro. I don't be
Yeah,
posting and
yeah.
shit like that, bro. I gotta get on that.
Get fat, man.
That's a big.
Yo, bro.
I be
oh
saying that
my
all the time.
goodness.
I say that
That's
all the
the
time.
slogan that I go by. And with you, like you an artist and shit like that. Talk to me about that. What got you into music? I seen that you performed too at Jams like last event.
Yeah,
or
for our
whatever.
show.
Yeah, somebody.
Shout out to Jams for putting me on that spotlight. Hell yeah, he
Fire.
surprised me with that. I didn't even know.
That was a fire show too.
But what pretty much got me into music was like, in high school, I was always like around my friend who was making beats on the table going crazy. It was always a
With a
vibe.
pen?
Like, it's a vibe.
Sound like a
I like
vibe.
making music. I like making it a vibe. So we started coming to the studio. I remember I got off the phone with Jams the first time. I'm like, yo, I want to book a session. I hung up. Yo, we got a session with Jams. Nigga, fuck is you talking about, nigga? Yo, one day I'm gonna work in that studio. And then, I just kept nagging at that nigga like, yo, Jams, what you doing? Let me get in the back. Yo, I'm working. But he let me rock one day. He was like, yo, let me see what you got. He gave me the opportunity. So now it's just like, okay, I like making music. Am I gonna take it serious? Is it a sign that I got the opportunity to work in the studio and have the studio time, have the equipment I need, So it's just like, yo, I gotta take advantage because I know there's people out there that
Definitely.
wish they could be in my position. So
Definitely.
you feel me? I do save a lot of time, a lot of resources, a lot of money with the position I'm in. So it's like, nigga, like, God talking to me, so I'm gonna answer. You feel me? So
That's a fact.
we here making music. Type in Jenny out now. Chill OG.
Yeah, fire.
Fanny coming
fire.
out.
Come
the
on,
way.
Fanny on the way. My boy
man.
May's working on that. He worked on Jenny.
Right.
You worked on a couple
I
projects.
think I did all your cover arts.
We
To
outside.
the top, Jenny, all your
yeah.
cover arts.
We outside, my boy.
Niggas got given talent. You feel me? Like you
Appreciate
can't let that.
that.
shit go to waste. Like
You too, nigga. You a beast with this podcast
Yeah,
shit,
nah,
nigga.
yeah,
Shout out to my
that's a fact.
Sampanta. You heard? Big facts, right?
Facts.
That's
This
a
is my
fact.
first episode and shit. And also shout out to the other podcasts that I'm involved in too. To Light Up too.
Yeah,
Shout out
Light
to
Up
them.
TV.
The
Come on,
guys
give him a
right
round of
there, you
applause.
feel me? Yo,
Una bulla! Una maldita bulla!
Light up.
That's a fact.
Shout out to Light Up. Y'all invited me. I'm pulling up.
Yeah, we pulling up to Light Up. Yeah, we definitely gonna do that for season 3. You know what the vibe
sure.
is. But yeah, bro. Alright, guys. So now I'm gonna ask y'all. We're gonna do this shit called tit for tat. Meaning, I'm gonna ask y'all a question on some shit like what y'all suggest. You feel me?
Okay.
So the first question: It's gonna be simple shit. This is simple. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Sheesh, I'm a cat person now.
I'm a cat dad.
I'm a cat dad. I know what it is.
I got doggies.
Nah.
Well, I've owned
Shout out my
dogs.
dog Lambo.
Nah, I have
Shout
a
out to
dog. Shout
Lambo,
out to
too.
my
Yeah,
dog. Yeah,
yeah.
word.
Yo, Lambo, look at him right here. Come on, Lambo, come on.
That nigga try to be in the podcast.
Hold on.
Pick him up.
Damn, Lambo, you making it look like I'm abusing you right now, bro. Come on, una bulla, my dog Lambo.
Yeah, shout out to
Freshly
Lambo.
washed through her, so if you know my boy, está lavado, oíste.
Facts.
Alright, you doing too much,
Alright.
my boy. Come on.
So, next one. Coupe or SUV?
SUV.
SUV.
Fire.
Come on,
SUV type of
I'm a
nigga.
big nigga, you heard? So I need some.
Coop is when I'm older. That's like when you have a wife. Like
That's like
right
when you're
now with
68.
gang. I'm with gang, and you know what I'm
Type shit,
saying?
yeah.
The vibe.
I feel like that's more for like that's more vacation vibes. You heard when you you in like Paris.
But if you're
or
on
some
vacation
shit.
with the gang, like that's when you older, bro. When you're not with
Type
gang no
shit.
more. Everybody got family.
Yeah.
You with wife, you already like yo hop in.
The last one. Grabba or Bristol?
Grabba.
Robber. What's it better?
Grabba?
Stop playing. We buy this every 3 days, every 4
Hey,
days.
twin, looking at
No,
us
no,
like y'all niggas is bugging.
Yo. Nah, I'm capping on the 4 days, but we
He lighting up his Bristol right now.
Alright, also, so I got a question now for you guys. If you guys were to go to one country that you guys have never been to before, what country would it be?
Damn.
This is a trick question. You trying to see if I know what a country is? But if I say Connecticut, I say Connecticut.
Nah, bro, te pasaste, loco.
Real shit, country. I would have to say like maybe like Greece or Italy. Like
Wow, that's how you
pain.
know it's real, because that's what I was thinking right now.
That's
Greece and
pain.
Venice, shit like that.
Yeah, like
It's fire.
I feel like that's a different type of luxury. Like you really like
Go to Paris. Go to
you
France,
enjoying
shit
the
like
real
that.
finer things in life. Like